The Bank of Salem drive-thru facility offers all the services of their main bank, including a wide variety of loans, checking and savings accounts, and personal teller service. Plus, they also offer the convenience of banking from your vehicle and a drive-up ATM. Let the fine staff at the Bank of Salem drive-thru facility at the junction of Highways 19, 32, and 72 help you today. The Bank of Salem, with 2 locations to serve you in Salem, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
To my far left, he is what you call the super sub, the great utility guy who could do so many things. He could steal a base. He could play a variety of positions. He had a big home run in Game 4 of the 1987 World Series, but more importantly, he was a team guy. He really exemplifies what Cardinal Nation and what being a Cardinal is all about. How about a nice hand for Tom Lawless? When it comes to big game pitching, I don't know if there was anybody that we could count on more in the 80s than Danny Cox. He was an 18-game winner in one season. He had an 11-season career, and he also won a world championship, not with the Cardinals, but he does own one, but he was in a World Series with the Redbirds. But when it came to big-time games, no one was tougher to beat than Danny Cox, and he's with us tonight. How about a nice hand? And nobody charged the mound either, as you can tell. Nothing's changed on that front. I think what George Foster thought about it one time, right? There, exactly. All right, to my right, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year balloting. He had a tremendous first season as a full season with the Cardinals. This guy, folks, has really come on, and he has really established himself as a big league pitcher. He's here to stay. How about a nice hand for Shelby Miller? Apparently, it's a little colder in here for some of us than others, as some people want to keep all their hair nice and warm. I don't know where we would be if it wasn't for Joe Kelly, because Joe assumed a number of roles with this Cardinal team last year. Everything from being a spot starter to working out of the bullpen. He even did some extra base running from time to time when the Cardinals needed that. And who could forget the stare down? I'm sure you guys all remember that. But you know what? There wouldn't have been a stare down. There wouldn't have been a 7th game if Joe Kelly hadn't pitched his butt off down the stretch for the Cardinals. How about a nice hand for Joe Kelly? All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll take a few questions. Mike is working the crowd. He's got a microphone, so you just let Mike know that you want to ask a question to any of us up here. We'll do that. We'll get into the autograph session, and we'll get you guys home here soon, but we'll have some fun tonight. So who wants to go first?
You ready?
He's not ready. We got one down here in the front, Mike, right here in the middle. This gentleman right here in the middle.
I got a question for Joe. Are you faster than Peter Borges?
That's a tough one. I think Pete probably has me a little bit, but I like to think I'm faster.
Come on.
Joe Kelly, will you marry me?
I'm already married, so sorry.
You should have been at the warm-up last year when he was single.
Joe Kelly, how was it being Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year.
That was not me. That would have been Shelby. I think that was for Shelby. He was in the Rookie of the Year voting.
How was it, Shelby?
Oh gosh, it was awesome. I mean, I don't think that would have been quite possible without the help of my teammates and some of the guys I got to be around. So it was a special experience and an amazing year for not just me, but all of us.
This is a question for the one in the gray hat.
How long have you been on the team?
Since June of 2012.
Okay, we enjoy watching on Fox Sports Midwest, and we get to see a lot of pregame with
Whoa,
Jim.
whoa, whoa! You don't listen to the games?
We listen when we can't watch it. We do listen.
All right.
But with Jim the Cat Hayes, and we see some fun things that seem to happen in the dugout. Who has the best sense of humor on the team? And Joe Kelly, do you have any new dance moves for 2014?
I'm learning some new ones. Recently watching some YouTube videos on all different types of dance, ballroom, two-step. But I think Jake Westbrook is probably very underrated at being funny. He's one of the funniest guys on our team, and definitely a character having the clubhouse. He keeps it loose. And Jim Hayes, sorry, Jim, you're going to get picked on for the rest of your life.
What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you in a game?
We'll start over here with Tom Lawless and work our way over. How about that? Most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in a game?
Some nights was putting on the uniform. What are you talking about? Dang. I don't know. There's a lot of things that go on in the game of baseball that you kind of do some crazy, stupid things. But I put a hamburger on third base one day for the umpire. That might have been not the right thing to do.
Danny Cox, what about you?
I don't know, that hamburger on third was pretty good, though. Like Tommy was saying, there's a few things that you look back that you were embarrassed about. One of them I can remember, I was running in the outfield, and all the fans started coming in, getting in the bleachers, and I had one more sprint to run, and about 3/4 of the way, I just bit it. I'm just sliding across the turf on my face, and everybody's looking at me, so you're going to pitch for us too, huh? So that was kind of embarrassing for me, but it's all been fun.
Now to the young guys. Shelby Miller, what about you?
I think my most embarrassing moment was probably last year when it wasn't while I was pitching, it was when I was in the batter's box, and I was trying to hit a home run like I do at every single at bat, and I swung so hard I almost fell down in the other batter's box. You remember that? It's pretty embarrassing.
I've probably fallen down one too many times on the base pass. So probably tripping over first, and then tripping over second, almost tripping over third in like a span of a month was pretty embarrassing part of my career.
Yeah, that month he was on ESPN virtually every night. All right, let's try and get a few,
Right
about
over here.
three more. Where are we at? Okay.
Shelby, are you mad that you didn't get played in the World Series?
Ooh. I'm not mad I didn't play, I'm just mad we didn't win. Let's put it that way.
We'll pick
We'll
on
get
the
three
older,
more.
We'll pick on the older guys in a minute. Danny, I remember you as a kid in Game 7 against the Giants in '87. Hey, that's right. Your fondest memory as a Cardinal?
My fondest memory as a Cardinal, I think individually it was getting called to the big leagues. As a team, it's, for me pitching Game 7 in 1987 against the Giants and pitching a shutout to go to the World Series, being in that situation. You got 4 starters on the club, and it just so happened that it was my turn to pitch in Game 7. I mean, it was a real exciting moment, and one that you can't duplicate the feelings, you can't duplicate the emotions, no matter how you think about it, about trying to put yourself in that position. The only feelings that you ever have is once you're in it, you'll know and how you accept it and how you handle it. And I was glad it happened in St. Louis because that helped me get through it.
Two more.
Right here, Mike.
Shelby, did you play any other sports in high school?
Who is he talking to?
Shelby.
Shelby.
I played football all 4 years in high school and ran track up to my sophomore year, but I quit that because that wasn't for me.
Right here, Mike.
Joe Kelly, can we see those dance moves?
They want to see the worm.
I did the worm, and I didn't say I got hurt because that wouldn't be good, but didn't feel too good. And if we had more time, I would.
All right, one more question.
This is for Joe and Shelby. When Molina comes up to the plate, what are you guys thinking when he's coming up and telling you to calm down? What's the feeling?
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he was hitting. Because I was like, when he's hitting, I'm trying to sing his Hispanic song he has, but I don't know any words to. However it goes. No, when he comes out there, you're talking about when he comes out to the mound? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, he really doesn't say much. He really just comes out there to, pretty much tell us to get it together or calm down, just make your pitch or something simple like that. Yadi's really easygoing. He might tell Joe something different. Speak some Spanish.
He comes out and says, "Hey, come on, man, throw a strike."
All right. Great way to end it.